Alright, so I found this idea from Starting Yellow Triplets. They uploaded a video of asking questions and interviewing themselves and then doing the same questions and same interview a year later. And I thought I want to do that because I want to see how far I've come. Credit to the Starting Yellow Triplets for most of these questions, if not all of them. Some questions I kind of switched up, some questions I didn't put in, and some questions I changed because the questions in the original video don't apply to me. So credit to the Starting Yellow Triplets for these questions. My name is Caitlin Corcoran. Today is July 12th, 2022. I almost said 2021. I am 18. I currently have 532 followers. My most liked photo on Instagram is my current photo, my most recent post of my Let's Trip tattoo, and it has 6,191 likes. Yes, I started working there like 3 weeks ago, but hopefully I'll stay there. What advice would you give to yourself a year ago? Stop caring so much. Like, every little thing that someone says to you doesn't always mean that you need to change yourself for that. Like, every negative comment that you get, you don't always have to listen to it. It's meaningless to your life. Move on from it. There are a few things. I got offered an interview for a modeling company, but I sadly declined it because I did research on the company, and even if they were to accept you into their company, they would make you enroll in their school, and that school costs a lot of money, so I knew that even if I would have made it, I would have been forced to go to their school. Currently, Pitch Perfect 2, because I honestly don't know. It has, ever since this came out, it has always been my favorite movie, and it'll probably stay my favorite movie. I am not currently in a relationship, and I have most definitely been in one before. Probably moving in with my mom. I love my mom, I love her so much, but it's just the state that we moved to. It is a very homophobic state. I have had to deal with people pushing their religion on me. I've had to deal with people pushing their beliefs and opinions on me, as well as a lot of homophobia. If my mom moved to a different state and I moved with her, then I probably wouldn't have regretted as much. But I also regret moving out of my dad's house because I know that once I'm done here and I move, I'm going to be moving to live on my own and not with my dad. I think the biggest thing I've learned was who my real friends are and who the fake people were. I am starting to realize who my real friends are and who my fake friends are because I recently graduated high school, and all of my real friends have stayed in contact with me, and I've even hung out with them since I've graduated high school. All the people that I thought I were friends with stopped contacting me after I graduated. I would absolutely love to visit France, London, and Italy. France because it is such a beautiful country. They speak such a beautiful language. London because I actually have a few online friends that live there, and it would be great to meet them. Plus, I would just love to see London and just the UK in general, as well as Ireland. So like UK and Ireland. And I would love to visit Italy because it is also such a beautiful country, and there's a lot of things to do there. Same with the other two places that I said. Currently, red, forest green, and purple. Currently, mentally, I am doing all right. I'm doing surprisingly better than I thought I would after graduating high school, because I went through a whole crisis of, what am I gonna do once high school's over? There's nothing after high school and all this stuff. But I'm currently finding myself. I already know what I want to do. I just need to build money for college for it. And it's honestly, I'm not that bad. I'm doing okay mentally, and I'm very thankful for it. What do I wear the most? Probably most of my hoodies, because I cannot go without wearing hoodies. It's just, I like hoodies. Basically any hoodie I own is my favorite. My favorite song is All Eyes on Me by Bo Burnham. The outtakes version recently came out. Absolutely beautiful. And my favorite artist, I have a few. So I really like Jack Harlow. I really like Mac Miller. I really like Dominic Fike. Tyler the Creator. I think that's about it for main artists I like. I would probably change how often I overthink and how much I care. Well, not so much how much I care. I'm starting to work on that a little bit. I've worked on it a lot, and it's honestly, I'm doing good with that, but I would love to change how often I overthink, because I do it too often, and sometimes it overtakes every single thought in my brain. I really want to meet the Sturniolo Triplets, and I am meeting them in August, but I really want to meet Bo Burnham because I love his songs so much, his comedy, his specials. I related to Inside so much. And I don't know who else. Those are my main, 4 people. I don't think so. I honestly don't know, because there's some people I talk to where I'm I kind of like them, but then there's also that thought I have in my head where I'm do I really like them, or is this just a platonic feeling? So I would say no. One thing that I want to complete this year is getting my mental health to a high, I guess. I recently stopped taking my meds because I found that I do better without them. And when you stop taking your meds cold turkey like that, you dip really low. And so I'm trying to dig myself out of this dip. And I really hope at the end of the year I can learn to cope with everything without needing meds, because I hate taking meds. I hate having to take something that alters my state of mind. Going on stage at the Crank Gameplay show. I didn't believe it was happening, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it while it was happening. And it only actually hit me when the show ended and I was sitting in my car in the parking lot. I really wish that I could go back after processing it and relive it so I can live it to its full potential, instead of the whole time I'm on the stage trying to process what's happening. Alright, so I currently have my septum pierced and my nose pierced. I did have my ears pierced. I did start gauging them, but as you can see, put my finger, I know that looks gross, but I had to take all of the piercings that I had out because I had a surgery recently, and I didn't put most of them back in time. So I'm probably gonna put earrings back in these. I also have second holes behind them. I have an eyebrow, which isn't in right now. I had the other side done, but it closed, and then I had one up here, but again, I have not had time to put it back in yet. And my tattoos, I currently have 7. I'll show you them. This is a Bo Burnham related tattoo, my favorite song. I have a little devil that I just got. I have my stick and poke stick man that my best friend did, and then I got this from Nick Sterniolo. He got it done on his knee, and when I saw it, 333 is my angel number, and I absolutely loved the design that it was, so I got the same one done. And then on this arm, I have a really fucked up music in my bones tattoo. It's fucked up because it was done with a broken tattoo gun, and the girl hadn't done tattoos in a while, so it's kind of shaky. That's okay. I have a Let's Trip tattoo. If I go like that, you can see I have a Let's Trip tattoo for the triplets, as well as I am a very last minute girl. So if someone was like, hey, do you want to go on this road trip? I would cancel my plans and say yes, and say let's trip, or let's go on a trip, you know? And then this was my first ever tattoo, is a Space Needle on my finger that I got matching with my mom on my 16th birthday. Let's see. If I got it correct. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. So I don't know why, but recently it's been stuck in my head, so I played it. I guess that's just my reason of listening to it. Of course I sang along to it. I am a choir nerd, so of course I had to sing along to the whole thing. Stop worrying so much about the future. It's not worth it. Just live in the moment. That's the best I could tell you. And also stop caring about everything. It's going to take a toll on your mental health, so you need to learn to just relax a little bit. Take a breather, meditate a little bit, as well as stop overthinking so much. It's not worth it. I know overthinking is so easy to do, but don't do it. Like, try and stop yourself when you find yourself starting to go down that spiral. It's not worth it. And I hope you're where you want to be in life. I hope you're in college, or at least saving up to do so. I hope your mental health is great. I hope you are doing well. Alright, that's my little cute interview. Thank you to the Sterniolo triplets for the list of questions that they did on their video. And I don't know if I'll see y'all next year. This might be the breakthrough of my channel. I just saw it and I really wanted to do it. So if this is my first video, that was basically an introduction to myself. And if you have more questions or you want Q&As or stuff, just put them in the comments. Or my Instagram, you can DM me or reply to my story or comment or whatever. I hope you guys like that. Subscribe, like, comment. Hopefully I'll remember to do this in a year. Alright, bye guys.